Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, The Real Super Sam. Today is another comic book review and I hope you enjoy. Happy #Spiderman Sunday. Today we are looking at Forgotten Spiderman Rogue Jerome Betcher, aka Slyde. Slyde first appeared in Amazing Spider-Man issue 272. The story starts with a bank heist committed by a new villain, Slyde, in town. He seems unthreatening, using a toy gun to force the teller to give him the money. Slyde has a costume that makes him super slick and hard to keep a hold on. After this heist was a success, Slyde decides to continue this. But he doesn't want anyone to be hurt when he does. Then Spider-Man shows up during the police chase against Slyde, but Slyde's costume is so slick that Spider-Man's webs can't stick to him. Slyde escapes, and after hours of running to make sure no one followed him, he goes home and reveals that after he has enough cash, he's returning to a normal life. Slyde's real name is Jerome Betcher. He created a super slick chemical coating for bake pans, but his company got bought out and he got fired. The banks won't give him the money he needs for his expenses and projects, so he decides to take it as Slyde. Slyde goes back to his old company and steals papers from them, and learns that ever since it was bought out, the owner has been making money as the company is losing money. Slyde thinks of a way to get the perfect revenge. Spider-Man then tracks down Slyde and helps him take down the scam artists. To Spider-Man's surprise, Slyde did the right thing and went to the cops for help against Rockwall. But then Slyde tricks everyone, takes the $25,000 and runs away with it, escaping the cops and Spider-Man. He returned in Web of Spider-Man issue 23. Peter Parker has returned from the UK and just in time for the return of Slyde. Slyde is still after the stolen scam money from Rockwall, so eventually Spider-Man arrives back on his tail. Slyde gets defeated and bounces everywhere, hurting himself, but he still gets away at the end. Next time, Slyde was just a cameo in Captain America issue 412 and 414. His next real story was in Spider-Man Unlimited issue 6. Slyde is back and Spider-Man is after him. Spidey stops him in his tracks really easily this time. But to everyone's surprise, Luke Cage helps Slyde escape. Some bad guys have Slyde's brother, so Luke Cage was helping Slyde. Spider-Man eventually helps Slyde out too. And at the end, Slyde finally gets arrested. The next big appearance of Slyde was in Spider-Man Unlimited Volume 3, Issue 1. Once again, Slyde is robbing a bank, and Spider-Man arrives and Slyde returns around Spider-Man, just saying funny stuff about Spider-Man, making jokes about this. Spidey doesn't even remember Slyde. Should this be my favorite or least favorite Slyde story? Slyde is acting so dumb when in the past he was an interesting character. This story is really funny though, one of the funniest I've read for Spidey. Spider-Man defeats him easily. Slyde is one of my favorite Forgotten Spiderman Rouges. His backstory and personality are fun to read. A crook who isn't really a bad guy and who doesn't want to hurt anyone. If there was one bad thing, it is that everything he does except in Unlimited 6 is robbed for money. I guess his origin is silly too. I don't like Slyde in this new Black Ninja costume, but I can see why they updated his look for the 2000s. And unfortunately, this new Slyde who is a cop is the one we have now. The original Slyde was executed, and they had a suit and lockup. I hope the original Slyde returns someday. This character definitely deserves much more attention. Thank you all for watching the last Spider-Man Sunday of 2018. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys, and have a great day. Every day it's all the same, and all your jokes are fucking lame.